Namaskar friends, this is NJ, your host on this channel. In this video, we will have our discussion on the most important house of our astrological chart. Now, which house I am mentioning? Pause the video and guess that. That's very obvious. That's so stupid of me. You must have seen that in the thumbnail. So in this video, we will have our discussion on the attributes of the 11th house. And guys, in this video, we will have a very philosophical look towards the attributes of the 11th house, because when it comes down to the general signification of the 11th house, we already have had our discussion on that. I have already uploaded a video on that. If you will find planets placed in the 11th house, how will they contribute towards your gains, towards your wish fulfillment, and wheresoever your 11th house lord is placed, how it will contribute. But guys, when we talk about the attributes of the 11th house, there is a lot to be discussed. Like the way the general impression which comes to our mind when we talk about the attributes of the 11th house, that is, this is the house of your gains, this is the house of your wish fulfillment, this is the house of your elder siblings, all sort of supplementary income we connect with this house. But like the way guys, I say this thing that in your life's journey, what you will eventually ultimately become, that is the 11th house. And guys, the importance of 11th house is to such an extent that the demon king Ravan, like he was one of the very renowned and intelligent astrologer of his time as well. So when his son was born, so during at that time, he wanted his son to be a conqueror of the whole world. So what did he do? That he put all the planets in his 11th house, so that all the planets will be hard bent or will be compelled to fulfill all of his wishes. Now definitely Rahu Ketu cannot come in the same house, they have to be in the opposite, but he put all the planets in the 11th house. But what happened? Right at the last minute, Saturn just extended his one foot, and he put his feet in the 12th house, the house of losses and expenses. And definitely at the time when Saturn was transiting the 12th house, it was responsible for the for his death, for his when he was killed by the brother of the Lord Rama. So the point which I'm saying over here is that 11th house in today's day and age is the house of your success, your ultimate development. And guys, when we talk about all sort of association, networking with the large groups, with the club, all sort of membership, what kind of connections you have, what is your place in the society, in the community, that we see from the 11th house. And also guys, like the way a lot many times you come across all those people who write in very bold letters in their business card, and the 3rd generation jeweler and the 4th generation Vastu consultant. So that also has something to do with your 11th house as well, your reputation in the society and community. Like the way guys, when we say that which is the house of public, that is the 4th house. 7th house in a way also represents the public as well, masses as well. But your reputation, because you might be living in isolation with some connection with the society, with the public, with a prominent 4th house or 7th house. But 11th house, a prominent 11th house person cannot exist without being a part of the collective, without being a part of the society. Now guys, definitely everything comes with its pros and cons. A lot of times when we come across those people, like there could be those people who have been in multiple relationship, but just because they did not tie their knot, they will not get judged. And there's one person, he just remained loyal and obedient in one marriage, and that marriage did not work out. Now just because that person has got this label in the society, that person is going to be judged in the society. So whether you're encashing because of your good name, reputation in the society, or whether you are being judged, you are being looked down, so whatever happens, as per your relationship with the society, that is the 11th house. And all those people who kind of flaunt lot many awards, lot many titles, like the way the great astrologer K.N. Rao sir has gone to such an extent that he has said this thing that all those people who win Nobel Prize, all those like presidents and all, in their case as well, the transiting planets, or in the dasha, in the pratyanta dasha, in the Lal Kitab Varsh Fal Kundli, in whichsoever way 11th house has to be activated. Unless and until 11th house is not active, you cannot be considered for those big coveted positions and titles. So guys, that was a brief overview about the 11th house. Now what we will try to understand in this video, if we have already had our discussion about the 11th house in the past, so you know the whole alignment, the way astrology works. 11th house is the house of your income, of your gains, of your wish fulfillment. Whatsoever planet is going to be sitting here, basis its innate nature, basis the house this planet rules, it will contribute towards your wish fulfillment, towards your growth, towards your income. And your income and the pursuit of income might take you to the house where your 11th house lord is placed. But guys, this discussion is going to be around like the way, even if you will go by the principles and doctrines of the original Kal Purush Kundli, 11th house has got a affinity with the planet Saturn. That to Saturn's Mool Trikona Rashi. When Saturn, a planet who's so unrelenting, who's so disciplined, that planet somehow becomes flexible when it comes down to the Aquarius or the 11th house. This house also has got an affinity with the Rahu as well. A lot many astrologers say this thing, that Rahu also co-rules the Aquarius sign. Aquarius or 11th house is also strongly connected with the most benevolent Hindu god, Lord Shiva as well. And guys, even if you will go deep down, what I have seen in my research is that when we talk about the whether Aquarius sign or whether the 11th house, all the planets generally function good over here. Like whether you talk about even Aquarius as well, I have seen like the ruler of the Aquarius is Saturn. Even Sun, which sees Saturn as its arch enemy, even Sun in lot many cases in Aquarius also give good results. So this is what the beauty of this house is. Now guys, over this, a lot many people will say this thing, that for certain lagnas, this house becomes the Badak. This could be for Aries, this could be for Cancer, for Libra. The house becomes Badak, which means obstruction. So guys, over that I only have this thing to say, and there is also a definition of the Trishada Bhava as well, where our 3rd house, 6th house, 11th house are not considered as good. But over there as well, I only have one thing to say, that all these other doctrines which have been mentioned in this light, that just in order to be in this race, to prove yourself, to be in that competitive spirit, a lot many times people are even they are ready to opt for any means to get the things done. But that does not mean that the blame is going to be attached to this house. Same is the way guys, a lot many traditional Hindu astrologers also give this doctrine that the most benevolent planet Jupiter, in whichever house it sits, it does the damage to the attributes of that house. So again, when it comes down to these kind of attributes, there is a lot of the ifs and buts. But if in one line prediction you have to see this house, this is the house of the wish fulfillment. This is the house of your ultimate growth. This is the house of what sort of connections you have, you flaunt, and ultimately your place in the society. So yes guys, now in the rest of the video, what we will do is that we will try to see that your ultimate growth, what will it make out of you? How the ultimate growth, every single day you are trying to get somewhere, you are trying to become something, you are trying to attain or accomplish something. So the ultimate point of discussion is that what it will make out of you. That is something which we will try to understand in this video in the rest of the discussion. So guys, let's say for example, if you will find that your 11th house lord is placed in the 1st house. So definitely guys, basis the nature of the planet which has got a rulership over your 11th house, and now if it is going to be placed in the 1st house, that will definitely have a view over the way you look at the society and your public image. Like the way guys, definitely it all depends on the planet to planet. So let's say for example, if in your case Jupiter has got a rulership of your 11th house and Jupiter is placed in the 1st house, so whatsoever you will gain in the society, you will be very much willing to share your wisdom with the world, and you will grow in terms of your wisdom, in terms of your public image, and your ultimate growth will definitely revive and revamp your personality. You will somehow come out as someone who is, with the passage of time, with the vicissitudes of life, is becoming more wiser with every passing day. And definitely guys, it all depends on planet to planet. Now let's say for example, if in your case Saturn has got a rulership over your 11th house, so, and let's say for example, if you are a for example Libra Lagna, so in your case obviously Saturn cannot have a rulership of the 11th house. I'm sorry, I mean to say Sun has got a rulership over your 11th house. So that means Sun has got a rulership, but it is going to get debilitated in your first house. So what does that mean? Definitely, with the much you will accomplish in the life, that will make you more humble, that will definitely make you more grounded. So this is how you will see that how your achievement, accomplishment, your kind of the way your life is turning out, what it is ultimately making out of you. But definitely guys, your persona, your public image will definitely be strongly connected with whatever you are gaining in the life. Now guys, when we talk about if you will find that your 11th house lord is placed in the second house. So definitely guys, when we talk about the 11th house lord being in the second house is the house of our values, our possession and all, our family ties and all. So this is a kind of a typical alignment where I have seen people who whatever they will accomplish in the life, their accomplishment somehow is strongly connected or devoted to their family ties as well. Like the way a lot many times what happen is that people who remain successful in their life, but they never forget their roots, they never forget all the favors, all the help which has been given to them in their struggling days. So these are among those people who definitely reciprocate their success towards all those people who have contributed towards their life journey. And definitely guys, like the way I mentioned this thing, that second house also tells about your values, your virtues, your integrity. So whatsoever you will be becoming every day, you're gaining every day, that will definitely have a strong impact in your deep rooted values as well. Now we can look at it in so many ways. Now let's say for example, this could be a case that in your traditional communities and all, the way people have contributed your values growing up, this could be the discipline given to you by your father to wake up early. This could be discipline given to you by your mother to feed chapati to the cows every morning. This could be any discipline. So those discipline is something which will stay with you. You will definitely cherish that. You could be becoming a spokesperson or strong advocate of all of your virtues and values which has been given to you in your formative years. This is something which you can attach with it. Now guys, let's say for example, if you will find that your 11th house lord is placed in the third house. So again guys, this is a very good kind of alignment in this way that definitely third house and 11th house making a connection. So this has everything to do with your competitive spirit. So your growth and your accomplishment will keep on making you more competitive in the life. And that is the only reason guys, when we talk about the Trishara Bhava and all, why they are not being seen in a very good light. Because the way in our like Hindu sanskar as well, there has been our duties attached to every stage of the life, like grahast, vanprast, sannyas. So all the stages and the attached duties are over there, mentioned over there. This is an alignment with the passage of time, and the more you will attain, you will be in the race, in the pursuit to get more. And again guys, this is a kind of a typical placement where people definitely contribute a lot towards their friends, or in their formative years, the favors given to them, people who have supported them, they always remain very strongly connected with all these kind of favors, support and resources which were given to them in their formative years of the journey of their life. Now guys, when we talk about your 11th house lord making a connection with the 4th house, that will definitely have a strong say in your inner emotional state. Like the way, for example, if your life turned out to be a success story, so there will definitely be a deeper inner emotional state. You will not find these people to be very reckless, very restless, even at a latter half of their life. That deep sense of contentment, satisfaction, trying to give back to the society, trying to share a piece of their achievements with the society and all, will be a state of mind of someone. But let's say for example, if someone who has faced a lot of hardship, someone who has been deprived of opportunities and platform, so this is a kind of a typical alignment which can also make someone have too much of the pent up frustration, resentment, toxicity, negative stored energy. So this is how you can see this kind of alignment or connection. Now guys, if you will find that your 11th house lord is placed in the 5th house, so that in itself is a very good indication, because whenever a planet looks back at its own house, it always tries to protect the signification of that house. So this is a kind of a typical alignment where people, no matter how much they are growing, they're evolving, they're always in the pursuit of the more acquisition of knowledge. And definitely the way your life is turning out, that will have a very strong impact in your thought process as well. Like these are those kind of people who very quickly adapt with the vicissitudes or with the development or with the passage of their life as well. Their thought process tend to remain very malleable, very adaptable. Now guys, let's say for example, if we will find that the 11th house lord is placed in the 6th house, so definitely guys, this is a kind of a typical alignment again, because whenever the three shada bhava, like 3rd house, 6th house, 11th house, making any combination, this is a typical yoga where with the growth, the more you will achieve, it will make you more hungry for more success. So this is a kind of a typical alignment where people tend to remain more competitive, or life makes them more competitive. With each piece of achievement, you will start setting up your scale or your bar for success much higher. So again guys, it all comes down to individual, which field you belong to, what are your aspirations regarding the life. And also guys, this is also kind of typical alignment where your success will definitely be eyed or envied by lot many people as well. Now guys, if you will find that your 11th house lord is placed in the 7th house, so guys, this is a very good combination in this regard, that I've seen lot many people who are seen as a symbol of philanthropy, humanitarian work, like trying to share their piece of achievement, accomplishment with the society. So these are among those people who will definitely give credit to their success, to their partner, to their spouse. And definitely whatever way you are evolving, your life is turning out, that will have a definitely strong impact on your matrimonial life as well. Like in lot many cases, we have seen that your family, Keith and Keen, they want to be around you when you are successful. But let's say for example, in the harder times, in all those people where any of the like stigma got attached to your name, and the minute that happened, your spouse left you. So this is those kind of typical alignment. It has got very strong notion of likes and dislike within the matrimonial life, within the society, basis your public image or the way you are evolving in the life. Now guys, when we talk about your 11th house lord being placed in the 8th house, so definitely guys, this is a very good combination in this regard, that your ultimate gains and the journey of life will definitely transform you. This is not a kind of a alignment which will keep you rigid or which will keep you inflexible. Like the way, let's say for example, whatsoever way your life is turning out. For example, you used to be alcoholic, but your health started creating some problems because of that. Now you have to become a teetotaler. You'll be very much willing to do that. Let's say for example, if with the growing trend, because guys, 11th house also tells about the collective consciousness. Whenever we talk about people going viral or the new trends, so when we talk about which all are the people who are very quick to adapt to any latest trends, so these are those people who are connected with the either Rahu or being ruled by the 11th house or important planets placed in the 11th house. So this is a kind of a alignment where person will be very much willing to transform his or her life with the way life is demanding with the journey. Now guys, if you will find that your 11th house lord is placed in the 9th house, so definitely guys, it's a very good combination, because with the vicissitudes of the life, with the journey of life, it will make you like a saintly kind of person, more humble, more compassionate, more forgiving, ready to share your fortune or guide the world with your life experiences and all. So this is, I would say, that one of the very best combination for your 11th house lord to be placed in 9th house, that with the journey of your life, whatever you are ultimately becoming, and in your case, you are becoming more humble, compassionate, and like a saintly person who is going to inspire the world. Now guys, if you will find that your 11th house lord is placed in the 10th house, so again guys, this is one of the typical combination which will definitely keep you engaged in the drama of the life. Like this is those kind of people where the duties and responsibilities will never leave you. Like when we talk about those people, the way I was giving you the example of the different stages of the life, the way it has been ascribed in our Sanatan Dharma, you know, that you have to be bachelor, or then after a certain stage you have to get into the household matrimonial life, then you have to be in the mode of slowly gradually renouncing your duties, and then the ultimate sannyas. So this is those kind of people who, where the duties and responsibilities will stay attached or tagged to you for a longer span of time. But again guys, the good part over here is that your capacity to shoulder heavy and big responsibilities, handle big position, big titles, and maintain that tend to remain very strong. Now guys, when you will find that your 11th house lord is placed in the 11th house in itself, so this is a good combination in this regard, that you will always be in control, in command of all attributes of the 11th house. You will not be among those who will be played around by people in the society, in the community, or whatever goals you will set for yourself, you will definitely be working towards them with a very pinpointed focus. So regarding growth and regarding success within your own commands and with your own diligent hard work, this could be seen as one of the very good position. So yes guys, this is something which I wanted to say as a part of my inputs. For further more updates and notifications on the divine science of Vedic astrology, please subscribe to my YouTube channel and follow my Instagram account. Dhanyavad.